Oh, that's a tough job. Not a great day in the San Bernardino Mountains. Snowy conditions causing spinouts and crashes in both Running Springs and Lake Arrowhead. Dozens of cars, trucks, semis all stuck or crashing along Highway 18 and the surrounding roads. UPS drivers taking no chances with their cargo, stopping to put chains on the tires before going any further. Good idea.
It is cold and snowy up in Frazier Park. No major traffic problems to report, despite gusty winds blowing that snow around. And that's where you go to have a good time. On Mammoth Mountain, at least 15 inches of snow fell today. The biggest so far this season. 113 trails and 16 lifts are up and running.
Skyfox traveling down the coast along LA County beaches there. This weather system is also churning up waves and prompting a high surf advisory that just went into effect just a couple of hours ago.
We have team coverage for you on this weather system. Christina Gonzalez is in Manhattan Beach.
But let's start with meteorologist Jonathan Novak in-house, taking a look at that radar. Jonathan.
Yeah, Mother Nature's throwing everything that she's got at us at the start off the new year. Let's talk about the rain and the snow. Several inches falling over 5,000 feet right now, bringing you to the current image. Well, that big batch has already moved out of the area, but we're left with some isolated showers that are moving through Moreno Valley, moving to the southeast toward Hemet, and some snowfall around Idlewild. And you move to the east into the low desert, some shower activity around Palm Desert and Palm Springs. Let's slide over to Frazier Park, where we just saw video of snow, and you can see the snow falling there and some rain on the 5. However, we can shift this just over to the east as we go in through the evening time, because that snow level should drop down to about 4,000 feet, which means, of course, that would mean snow on the 5, and the Tejon Pass could be treacherous driving tonight. Also, part of that equation is the high wind warning that's been issued by the National Weather Service for just that area, as well as for Santa Barbara County in the mountains for gusts up to 65 miles per hour. Talk about blowing snow and reduced visibilities. That's what you can expect on the 5 corridor. Winter weather advisories elsewhere for the San Bernardino and Riverside County mountains for additional snowfall, but most of the snow should stay up around the north-facing slopes of Ventura and LA County mountains right there. You can see that happening overnight into Thursday morning. So as we go into tomorrow, everybody should stay dry, save for the isolated snow shower in the mountains, and it starts to warm up, and we have a few beautiful days, in fact, before the next storm system arrives. Details on that and the surf coming up in the 7-day in a few minutes.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. With all the moisture in the air, no surprise to see a rainbow over the San Fernando Valley this afternoon. Fun to see. If you look closely, this one is almost a double rainbow.
There was a lot of oohing and eyeing in the newsroom once that was happening live. Well, as we just mentioned, a high surf advisory is now in effect for LA County beaches.
Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez is live in Manhattan Beach. And Christina, how are the lifeguards preparing as the intensity of that surf is expected to pick up overnight?
Well, you know, and the advisory started at 3. It goes through tomorrow, 9 o'clock. But I got to tell you, only in Southern California can treacherous conditions look so pretty. Take a look at this. This is what they're doing.
So we have another round of significant weather on the way right now, and it's starting to show up. As you can see, it's super choppy, kind of soupy, and not very inviting.
Unless you're a kite surfer, about the only ones we saw in the water.
With the exception of the 1 or now 2 kite surfers out there that are enjoying the wind and are equipped for the conditions, it's not very inviting.
Not on a boat either.
Currently, we have a gale warning, a small craft advisory, as well as a high surf advisory. So a bunch of hazardous conditions.
But not quite what we saw during the last storm, where even lifeguards ended up being pulled out in Ventura. And massive waves caused quite a bit of flooding. But for now, the berm in Dockweiler Beach is holding. Even as strong winds whip the sand, make the palm trees sway, and push street signs around to be recovered by city crews. But when it comes to hardcore workout crews, those keeping up with those New Year's fitness resolutions? Quick question. Does the wind help you when you have to do that, or is it more work?
No, that's all me. It still sucks.
And I was riding my bike this way, and I felt like I was going uphill. And I'm afraid everyone thought I was really out of shape, but it was just the wind, I swear.
And you know, the other only ones really enjoying this kind of weather, check this guy out. This is the kind of fur you want in this kind of cold. There you go. Oh, yes, there you go. Anyway, enjoy it. Wear all the coats, wear all you want. Bring out your furry friends, but don't get in the water. Seriously, be careful with that because conditions are going to be treacherous. Otherwise, enjoy it because treacherous weather. People in Chicago, you know, are looking at us and saying, really? Yeah, that's right. That's what they're saying. I'm Christina Gonzalez. Back to you guys in the studio.
He's a mountain, Christina. It's so precious. What's his name?
He's Richie is his name. And his owner is from Brazil back there. And he's telling me he doesn't like the cold either. But hey, Richie, you like the cold, don't you?
Oh, my gosh. Is that a dog or a bear?